So good morning everyone, my name is Christian G. Casinop, and today we will be discussing about the continuation of what Miss Bethany discussed. So it's all about program assessment. So by the way, I am your teacher for today's session. So by the way, I'm teacher Jake. So every subject has established a set of desired learning outcomes to be achieved at the end of the course. These learning outcomes should be evaluated so that we can be able to confirm if they have been totally achieved. So I have here some variety of examples about curriculum, about the desired course outcomes. First, we have the identified curriculum concepts that include the nature and purposes of curriculum. So the first desired course outcome, it refers to recognize and understand the key ideas related to what curricula is and why does it exist in an educational context. So it also involves exploring definitions, goals, and theoretical foundations that shapes how curricula are designed or implemented and evaluated. Second, we have discussed the different models of curriculum and approaches to curriculum design. So it means examining various theoretical frameworks used to structure educational content such as subject-centered, learner-centered, and even problem-centered. And it also involves exploring different or variety of strategies for planning and organizing the curriculum, like spiral design, backward design, and integrated approaches to effectively meet learning goals. So the third one, we have explained curriculum development in terms of planning, implementing, and evaluating. So explaining curriculum development in terms of the three components, we have planning, implementing, and evaluating, means outlining how educational goals are being set, instructional strategies and materials are recognized and delivered, and also learning resources are assessed. So it involves a continuous process wherein the curricula are designed thoughtfully and also put into practice effectively and regularly reviewed to ensure that the learners meet their needs and educational standards. So let's move on to the fourth one. So it describes the different involvement of in terms of planning, implementing, and evaluating. So this means that explaining how various individuals or groups participate at each stage of a process. These include somehow detailing who contributes to setting goals, or what we call planning, and carrying out activities, or what we call implementing, and measuring outcomes or the effectiveness, wherein it talks about evaluating. So in the fifth one, it talks about utilize different evaluation procedures and tools in assessment of learning outcomes. So it means that applying a variety of methods and instruments such as tests, quizzes, performance tasks, and many more to measure students' understanding, skills, and progress. So this approach ensures that a more comprehensive and accurate evaluation of learning outcomes by addressing different learning styles and competencies. So we have the sixth one, wherein it explained examples of curricular reforms such as K-12 and OBE. OBE, commonly known as outcome-based education. So it means that providing specific instances where changes were made to educational curricula along with clear descriptions of what those changes involved. Wherein this includes detailing the goals of the reforms and how they were implemented and their impact on teaching and learning process. So we have the last one, reflected on the value of understanding curriculum development as a teacher. So reflecting on the value of understanding curriculum development means recognizing how crucial it is for teachers to align their teaching strategy or teacher strategy within educational goals and the needs of his or her students. And it helps educators or teachers to really design meaningful learning experiences that promote student growth, not just student growth, but also ensure coherence across lessons and assessments. So Teacher Jake, how will we know that the students have arrived or achieved the learning outcomes? So enable to know that students have arrived or achieved the following or the learning outcomes, we need to assess those 7 desired course outcomes with the use of varied assessment check to totally determine the success or the course. So the assessment procedures and tools should be appropriate for the learning outcomes to be measured so as to be valid and reliable. So meaning that the methods and tools that being used for assessment must or should be suitable for evaluating the specific skills or knowledge intended, ensuring the results are both accurate and consistent over time or across different evaluators. So in summary, the teacher education curriculum that approaches the OBE model, or commonly known as outcome-based education model for classroom practice, begin with the end in view by establishing the program outcomes at the start. So meaning that the outcome-based education or OBE model, the teacher education curriculum is designed by first defining the desired learning outcomes and then structuring the teaching methods and assessments to totally ensure that outcomes are achieved by the end of the program. So it is followed by the course content, pedagogy, and assessment. But the 3 components are linked to each other. Those components are planning, implementing, and evaluating. So it is followed by the course content, pedagogy, and assessment. But the 3 components are linked to each other. Those components are planning, implementing, and evaluating. So at this point, take a look at the Venn diagram, wherein it emphasizes or it contains of 3 components. We have planning, implementing, and evaluating. So in planning, we have degree outcomes and attributes of an ideal graduate. Then implementing, we have the contents, methods of delivery. And evaluating, we have assessment of learning to indicate if degree outcomes have been achieved. So I guess this would end my presentation. So I would like to give thanks or to acknowledge your presence today. So thank you for watching. Thank you for giving your time and effort in listening and watching my presentation. So that would be all. Thank you.